In the previous episode, so much has happened. We learned that the person protecting us, bit of a spoiler here, so if this is your first episode jumping in, go to the beginning. Just go to the start and watch the whole series. We learned that the person protecting us is actually waiting for you to leave. Okay, there should be plenty of time. It's actually a mind flayer. The Emperor is what their name is. I turned into a half illithid because I've been using too many of my powers. Good news is we have access to more powers. Do I dare? I don't know. I don't know how to reverse that. And yeah, this prince is basically trapped inside this like weird cube thing that we've been carrying around. And that is one of the reasons why they want it. So there you go. This is a quick recap of this story. Quickest recap of all time. How close am I to leveling? We're getting there. We're quite close to level 9. That tells me that we're getting very close to the end of the game. That is for sure. So what do I want to do? Well, I think I look at these first. I'm not tempted. I'm not gonna go full evil yet. Let's just take a look. Let's just look, right? What's the harm in that? So what has this given me? I have fly to a target position. Now, that's pretty cool. That just gave it to me. What's this? Luck of the Far Realms. Okay, so I got that one. What's this? Illithid expertise, passive feature. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. That's fine. I feel like we're already pretty good. Psionic dominance. When an enemy within 60 feet targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell. That's cool. Black hole. I beg your pardon. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. See, that would be nice if we had like huge AoE attacks from like multiple characters. Like right now, Gale is our only one to use that, and it's okay. Like my guy is all single target damage. Call the weak. When you bring your creature down to fewer HP than your number of evolved illithid powers, it dies. I think I've already read that one in the past. Mind Blast. Cool. Normal illithid thing. Mind Blast. Spew forth a conical wave of psychic energy and possibly stun targets within. Does 6 to 36 psychic damage. Pretty good. Mind Sanctuary. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Oh wow, that's really good. That's like gaining haste essentially, but on anybody within it. That is good for us. That is like really good for us. Free cast, toggleable passive feature. You've discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed. Refreshes after a long rest. Absorb intellect, 1 to 8 healing. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Pretty good. Displacer beast shape. Transform into a displacer beast that can displace itself and enemies and has 85 HP. And then fractured psyche. Invade a target's mind and disrupt its defenses. The target's AC is reduced by 1. That's okay. Ability drain. Yeah, we had all the rest of these. Honestly, I'm not too tempted. I mean, the sanctuary one is kind of cool, but that would mean I have to get backlash in order to get to it. So, like outside of that, I mean, we got fly. We can now fly, which I guess is pretty great. It gave me quite a bit here. So it gave me concentrated blast. It gave me psionic overload, transfuse health, and fly. I'll take it. Sure. So we can sacrifice half your remaining HP to heal a target for the same amount. That's pretty cool. Psionic overload. Your attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage, but you take 1 to 4 psychic damage every turn. Honestly, it's okay. Concentrated blast. You must be concentrating on, or you must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage that was dealt to it. Interesting. I like to fly. 60 feet of movement speed, fly. Like, that's pretty good. What's our normal movement? How much movement speed do we normally have? I guess I would have to see it in 40 feet. So we have 40 feet of movement speed. No, get out of this. We have 40 feet of movement speed, or I could just fly for 60 feet. You thought I was an unstoppable beast before. Now imagine me just flying around. Can I talk to him? Do I want to talk to him? I kind of just want to be like, hey, I don't want to be a mind flayer. I know it was an impossible, like literally impossible role for me to make, but please. It says I started our conversation.
Go to the city. Try out your new form. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't want to be a half guy. You know what I mean? Like, that just seems not fun. Scroll of Conjure Elemental, sure. Look at that. I just realized I like have not looted all of this stuff, so we may as well. Elixir of Psionic Resistance, Superior Healing, hell yeah. Silver Ingots. Chasm Creeper, cool. So this, I'm not sure how long this episode is gonna be. I am so tired. I have pooped myself, not literally, just like out of energy this weekend. We had quite the energy ridden weekend. It's a weird way to put that. Essentially, we moved into this house in February, right? We decided to do like a cool send this to camp. I like that I can send this stuff to camp while I'm in this little like mind palace thing. We decided to redo our office and make it like super cool and whatnot. Just like back in March. Bought everything for it. We bought a okay, so lay of the land here. I'm at my desk. My desk is 6 feet long. It's a butcher block desk on legs that raise and lower. I always record while standing. So I have that on one side of our office. To my left and behind me against the wall is the painting desk that I use. It's fairly small. Ooh, what's this? Boots of Uninhibited Kushigo. Uninhibited Kushigo. Experienced and deadly. The wearer deals additional damage equal to the wisdom modifier fire with unarmed strikes. Well, that's not us, but we'll send it to Shadowheart. We don't do unarmed. Anyway, so you know, to the left of me is my painting desk. It's quite small, and then behind me against the wall in the back sits my wife, and she has her computer and everything there. But we had decided what we were gonna do, so we bought a 8-foot long butcher block and a 6-foot long butcher block, and we were gonna make a corner desk, so 8 feet in either direction, and we bought that back in March, and we just... Can I touch this? Notice how I'm like, let's save it before I break things.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Okay.
Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Right, okay. Anyway, so we bought the butcher block. It's literally been sitting in our entryway since we bought it, just like up against the wall. And now that we've hit December, it's like, cool, let's get this project finished. So we pulled everything in the office into the center of the office, and we painted everything. So the walls are all dark gray now, minus the wall that my wife's computer is against. It's like a black, it's like a blue black. So we have like a dark accent wall. And then we finally put up all my sound treatment that I have for recording. It's literally not been using it for like the last 7 months. So that's all up on the walls again, which is nice because it removes the echo. I'm slowly putting like cool things that we have up, like when Diablo 2 came out, when Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, I should say, they sent me a skateboard, like a Diablo skateboard. and I mounted that on the wall. It's super sick. And then, yeah, we started the desks. So I took the 8-foot long butcher block out and did all the sanding on it, did the staining, and now I'm doing the polyurethane over it to kind of seal it. Because, you know, her computer's going to be on top of it, and then also all of my painting stuff, and it'll be way easier to clean if it's kind of sealed, right? So I've been working on the 8-foot long piece for 2 days now, because you got to stain it, sand it down, stain it a little bit again, put the polyurethane on, wait, you know, it's just like it's a process, right? But man, the whole thing of painting the office and getting things up on the walls, and just, it's been nonstop since Friday. We've just been working in the office, and it's now Monday. And I still have to go back downstairs after I'm done recording and put another layer of polyurethane on. So it is exhausting. There's like a lot of physical labor here. Worms, look out. Oh yeah. We get to go back here. 2 new journal updates available. Did everybody come through with me, or am I just sitting here? Okay, everybody's back.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
There's a lot going on in the game right now. There really is. I never got an opportunity to loot these nerds. But you know what? I am gonna... What is this thing? Oh, sure, whatever. I should have been looting those, but... I am going to use this opportunity to long rest, for sure. I used everything I had. And I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case. It's like, let's open up in Act 3. Let's make it a big old epic thing where you're intended to just kind of go all out. Use everything.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
That is a good point.
I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
That is a really good point. Like, why was she tasked with getting this thing? Obviously, to me, it would be to free the prince, right? But, like, what does Shar have to do with that? Like, why would she... it's a weird one, right? It's a really weird one. No, I'm not going to be like... I feel like we've got great chances of success already. I'm not going to be like, hey, you need to become tadpole-y. No. Leave. Okay. Is everybody here? Because, like... Didn't we have 2 other companions over there? Is it just us 4? Yeah, Karlak and Gale are here. Okay, well, let's just talk with them real quick. And then we'll rest.
What's on your mind?
Really? You don't have anything to say about that? Ked was gracious enough to let me know that I missed my chance with Karlak back at the beginning of the game. It's fine. It's fine. My guy's just going to be a lonely dimwit for the rest of this adventure.
Oh, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
I'm glad you opened it up to me. Do you want to talk about it further? This is not the time for that. This is not the time for that kind of question. Though, it is the time to long rest. Don't kill anybody, my guy. Just don't murder anybody. That would be kind of like the cherry on top. Like, and now Shadowheart's dead. Okay, everybody's probably gonna have something to say. Yeah, Lae'zel, yeah, definitely has something to say.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral
She may not be
prison.
happy.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. The tainted blood of the mother. The traitor prince. The Laxarai.
Orpheus is a traitor? What did he do?
He sought Vlakith's head in a geich ploy for her throne. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlakith our ruler. The first Vlakith of many. It is Vlakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157. That's a lot of Vlakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A geich thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlakith's dominion to his geich masters. The astral plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow.
Okay, so Orpheus wasn't killed, he was imprisoned. Can you trust your teachings? I think that's a pretty good point, but at the same time, that might be a little too existential for us at the moment. I mean, we just learned about this whole Mind Flayer thing. Take the level of questions down just a little bit here. What happens now?
We find a way to enter the prism and slay Orpheus.
That's what you feel.
He is a geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki's skin, and the most powerful mind master known to my people. One word from his scheming lips and the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more, and one by one, the plains would fall to the geich.
So, don't you think that is a little bit extreme, the way she just described that? So it kind of feels like that is definitely what she believes, but is that the truth? I think it might be a little exaggerated. Yeah, all right. Let's return to this conversation later. Very interesting, though. Very, very interesting.
Be honest.
Whoa.
What do you think of the new look?
What happened? Oh, wait, did she, like, dye her hair? She's like, Shars no more. Now it's all about the moon. I love it, honestly. Actually, I really do like it. It reminds me of my amazing Sisters of Battle from Warhammer 40k.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
I want to talk about what's happened to us, or I think that blah, blah, blah. No. We're just going to leave. We're just going to leave. I love her new look, though. That's great. 10 out of 10, Shadowheart. When did that happen, and why did that happen? Was that like a magical thing? Did her hair just get dyed? You know, she just dyed her hair? Like, I have so many questions that I need answers to, but it's not going to give me any answers. Do they want to talk to me now? They're like, ooh, we made love. Now we'll finally talk to you. I mean, last I saw, they just like couldn't keep their hands off of each other.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Okay, yeah, you ain't gonna talk to me. Cool. Leave camp, please. All right. We have properly entered Act 3. Now I'm really curious to see how this is gonna go down. Oh, you know what? I probably should swap out Gale. Leave Act 2. Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we need to...
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Anything else to say? No. Okay. I'm going to go back to camp real quick. We are going to remove Gale from the party because... Ooh, it's a new camp? Different camp? New camp. Cool camp. Because...
We should do what we can to find them.
I feel like...
They know could help us.
What? Who's talking to who? Daughter of Darkness. What? Oh my goodness, we have so many of these to look at. Okay, let's go through this real quick. Obtain 3 nether stones. We have finally arrived at Baldur's Gate. To face the Elder Brain, we must obtain the nether stones from the 3 chosen. We already have Kethric's nether stone. Dominate the nether brain. Whoever has control over the nether brain will hold unspeakable power. We could dominate it and have thousands of kingdoms at our command. Or destroy the nether brain. The nether brain is too powerful to let live. Destroying it may be the smartest thing to do. I think right now, from our character's perspective, this is his choice. Like straight out. He's not there to wield the evil. He is there to destroy it. He says, being half illicit. Get Gortash's netherstone. Yeah, get Orin's netherstone. Yep. Gather your allies. Recruit allies in the fight against the cult. Cool. Yeah. Free Orpheus. Find a way to free Orpheus. Found out that the Astral Prism is a prism for the Githyanki Prince. Orpheus, the Mind Flayer that calls itself the Emperor, has been using Orpheus's power to suppress the influence of the Absolute. Whether we decide to trust the Emperor or not, we should find out if there is a way to free Orpheus from his chains. Sure. That sounds like another Gale thing where it's just going to end the game. Yeah, you freed him and now you're a Mind Flayer. Find a Sharon lookout. Sharon lookout. We have arrived in Worm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Sharon lookouts will be present in the vicinity, awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn where the Sharon cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing. Love it. That sounds great. Blade of Frontiers. Wait for Mizora to be in contact. Keep an eye out for her. Okay, cool. Githyanki Warrior. The Zale insists that we find a way to free Orpheus. And the Pale Elf. Reach Cazador's Palace. Yeah. I kind of feel like maybe just massively changing up my party. Is this the time to do that? Let me know in the comments if you're like, I'm tired of your guys. That'd be fine. I would be totally okay with that. To just want to switch it up. Can we talk to him and be like, Gale, buddy.
Civilization beckons at last.
Stay here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here in the...
I feel like I really like having Gale's magic, but has it honestly... It's kind of a hit or miss because like his AoE has been so good in very specific scenarios, but man, there's so few and far between.
Worm's Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home.
Come with me.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
I feel like
Lead on.
having him around is going to be nice for unlocking whatnot. Cool. And now we can leave camp. Right. Oh yeah, we were like right on the outskirts of the city. Okay, cool. This game, more than ever, I guess I mentioned it briefly in the last episode, but this game more than ever is giving me Dragon Age Origin vibes. Like really heavy Dragon Age Origin vibes. And I don't know if I just didn't see it before or if it's just this particular act, and I'm all for it. Like, I think Dragon Age Origins is one of the best RPGs ever made. It's so good. And that is due to the scale of the game. In addition to the... Oh man, I got like so much crap in my inventory. So it's due to the scale of the game in addition to the subject matter. Like the way they kind of keep it like grounded fantasy, dark fantasy. It's just fun. It makes that world very unique. And honestly, it's what made me fall in love with the Dragon Age universe. Even though I really like Dragon Age Inquisition, I kind of wish it would return to that darkness.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
I don't know. Let's go find a guard. They may be able to help. Yeah, that. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Man, my guy is looking wicked.
Guards blow like petards. They don't help us.
Well, they wanted to. Everybody else in my party thought that was a great idea. All right, fine. Here's 5 coins.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
You're not going to. She's dead, kid. But hey, you know what? That gives us a pretty good immediate sense of what's going on here, right? Lots of refugees. Maybe this is another thing that's giving me Dragon Age Origins vibes, is all the refugees. Okay, we got a quick travel point here. Is that unlocked? It is, okay. So there's like nothing immediately marked on my map, so I could just look around and kind of see what's going down. What's going on here?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
You certainly know how to make people feel welcome, or does no one we meet ever get along? It's quite painful or pitiful estate to be fighting over. The army of the Absolute is mere days away, and you're bickering over property ownership. They don't know that. They don't know this army is coming. Everyone calm. Explain your disagreement. We shall find an accord.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children, for tears' sake.
Raise an eyebrow at Ben. Is that all he has? Invite him to reply. The house seems big enough to share. I mean, I would be like, look, they need help. But, I mean, he is right. If they're squatting, it's unlawful to be there. It's his choice if they stay or not. That's just how it is. I'm going to invite this other guy to reply.
Well, that's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
Intimidation. They stay, and I will smite you down should you try to remove them. Detect thoughts. Delve into his frustrated man's mind. I'm probably gonna do that. Seem to be a little on edge. Are you all right? Ooh. I'm gonna quick save here because this could go sideways real fast. And these are one of those situations I will reload if it goes really nasty. So let's detect his thoughts. Give me that guidance, please. I only need a 10. That's not gonna do it. We're gonna re-roll that. Ay, ay, ay. Roll again. Please. I just need a 10. Really, I rolled a second 5 in a row. Okay, roll again. There we go. Let's be all honest here. You are all expecting me not to make that roll.
Let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement?
What's in the basement? I hear these sorts of houses always have basements. What do you use yours for?
My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
I could help you out if you want.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal?
You know, I'll just, I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna go downstairs and help you out. Have you tried talking out with them? Perhaps you could come to some sort of agreement. You know what? They really screwed up the response there, because it seemed like my character was gonna be like, I can help get that stuff out of your basement if you need me to. Have you tried talking it out with them?
Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I got nothing to say to them.
Let them stay, or I'll make you leave. I can make these squatters disappear for half as much, or they stay, or I'll burn this building until there is not a board left standing. Okay, so what I want to do here is I am going to reload, because you saw it, I saw it. There was some weirdness going on there with the way they wrote that. It made it seem more like my guy was going to be kind of sarcastic and less, you know, wishy-washy. Let's try this again. Maybe I don't use as much of my inspiration on the roll this time. Maybe I just don't make the roll.
Time is money, and
Okay,
I'm
let's
losing
detect his
both
thoughts.
just standing here. Make your call, judge before Zenobia
Cool, we got it.
puts for
First
you.
try.
I can't let them stay here.
Yeah.
The little brat gets into the basement.
They have basements, blah, blah, blah.
Look, I have some very valuable components in
See-
there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something.
See, the way that makes it sound with what he says, I could help you out with that if you want. So I see how it's like connected to the, I need to get that lot out before they damage something. I can help you out with that if you want. But the way that it looked to me was, I have some very valuable components in there, right? And I need to get it out before they damage something. You see how I kind of read that? Yeah, it is very confusing. Mind if I take a look?
Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
This is not going to go well for you. Just letting you know, this is not going to go well for you. Don't think you know what's about to hit you. Okay, Asterion, buddy. We've happened to have this lady here who just needs a bit of a shanking. Go do it to it. And then we're going to offhand attack. Pow pow. Offhand attack again. Do I want to use a lucky here? Sure, why not? Nah, I still missed. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave him there. We'll end his turn. This guy's gonna bow me. Asterian's like single target damage is really nice. Wow, they rolled a 20. Yeah, let's re-roll that. I don't want to get crit. They rolled 21. Am I going to use up all of my luckies right now? No, let's let that hit him. Wow, this guy's just like popping shots off like crazy. All right, Karlach, let's get you in there. Actually, I'm just going to rage her. And bring her over here.
I've got it.
Oh, you know what? Got this dude as well. Nah. Let's just go ahead and smack. That's pretty nice. I'm hoping she gives up, right? She's kind of the de facto leader. And her turn. And Shadowheart can get in there and do some damage. It'd be nice to get these two dead, too. They're just kind of picking shots off on us. I mean, I could kill Gregario. Yes. 3 damage. Pfft. Takes that, you know what I mean? All right, let's just get in there. Necrotic. Should we do necrotic on this one? Yeah, let's do some necrotic damage. That seems a little mean. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't quite have enough movement speed. I mean, I can, like, jump here. There we go. Some easy damage. Also, they're just out of my melee range. All right, that's unfortunate.
Survival is all that matters.
Cool. Let's finish her off. I said, let's finish her off. I don't need it to be a crit, but we'll make it a hit for sure. That guy's kind of tied up. But if I'm only going to get 1 additional attack, I may as well use it on him. Do I want to make it a crit? He's frenzied. No. Critically hit anyways. Do I want to paralyze? Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, you can paralyze the target for 2 turns. Yes. Get paralyzed, son. He says, wow, impressive. End turn. Astarion should be able to finish him off. Because it's 100% chance to attack or to hit and crit. That's what paralyzing does. Very powerful. Let's get another. Pew. He's real close. All right, Astarion can now move off over here. And his turn. Karlach will finish him off. Like no damage. All right, go ahead, Karlach. There you go. Beautiful. I can charge her over there. Let's do that. Yeah, let's make it reckless. Hit him with this. And her turn. This is like a non-difficult encounter. It just is what it is. She can now run in. Free damage. You ever get the feeling he's going to be dead next turn? That's smite. 2 damage.
What now?
It's like very little compared to what my guy can. Oh, I gotta keep remembering that I can fly. Is that a bonus action? That's just my movement speed. It's real good. Let's use my executioner to crit and do the bonus attack here. And just normal attack. There we go. And now, end his turn. He can pop an arrow off right there. Finish him off. Beautiful. Hey, Gregario, how'd that go, buddy?
What's up for discussion?
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me?
I mean, yeah, I want the family to stay. You have room for them, surely. I don't know if I would get this involved here, but I'm knee deep into it already. So sure, now you roll a critical success.
Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
I'm sure a man of your means can find a room and an inn somewhere.
A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Sure. That did not go at all the way I expected it to. Oh, Shadowheart is inspired. Cool. Don't really got a whole lot here on them. What about this guy? I'll take that. What about these guys? I need to go into his basement, figure out what's going on down there. Can we heal real quick?
I can keep going a little longer now.
Yeah, just get us some extra health. I talked to him.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you.
How did you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute.
Okay, so they know that
If
an
you
army
had
is
the
on the way.
chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no one's telling you to leave. Have all the roof you want.
We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you.
You're quite welcome.
You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Cool. Now we need to get into the basement. I want to see what this guy's got in his basement, you know?
That's curious.
Yeah. All right. Asterion, buddy. Get in here. Unlock this. Yeah, locked, I know. Lockpick it.
Let's crack it open.
He needs an 18. He better get it. Wow, he rolled a 6. I should have put guidance on. I just figured he wouldn't need it. All right, try again. I had guidance, I guess. What is with my rolls today, people? Oy. Try again. That might do it. Yeah, 21. Goodness. That was bad.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Okay, then. Good to know. No, don't go back up. See that ladder jump in front of my screen? Go back downstairs.
Let's get to the shop.
All right, let's get him over here and start disarming things.
Be careful. There are traps about.
You don't say. I don't need the advantage. That one's pretty easy to do. It's DC 10. I think it's impossible for him to fail that one. Rigged fireworks, huh? Disarm? You just gotta go through the whole room. And just clear them all out, I think. It's too bad he doesn't gain a bunch of experience for this. What game was it that it did? Was it Divinity? I think it might have been Divinity.
Traps. How considerate.
Where it's like one after another is you know, all of these like traps and you're just disarming them and getting like a stupid amount of experience. There's a violin there. I have a feeling it's interesting that they've got like all of these fireworks down here. Can I go this way?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Indeed. Look. As long as I can get rid of all the fireworks. You know, I get it. He's like, I don't want you guys to go down there. I've set up a bunch of traps with fireworks, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. I get that. Jeez. Maybe jump. Anyways, yeah, it's like, I get it. There's like a bunch of traps, but...
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
But what exactly is he keeping down here? I mean, we're gonna find out, right? We're just like right around the corner here. Stuffed bear.
Poor beast. It probably only wanted a cuddle.
Can I disarm that? I can move my paladin, or actually probably shadow heart around and try to get a nature check on that one. Okay, can we lockpick that? need a 20 to get into this. Jeez. I actually might need Shadowheart over here. That did it. So, what's inside? Blackmail letter. Ooh. Read it. Arthur. Package still waiting for you at Fellow Gears. You'd better not be late again or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up. Put it in the teddy bears. Make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
Hardly the home of a sweet, generous soul. It might be worth looking into his donations. Who knows what he's been giving?
Yeah, what is that? Instruction for donation? No, can we right-click on it? Read. Gift for refugees only. Please distribute. Oh. Very interesting. So, what exactly are these gifts? More fireworks? Or their chisel set? Weird. I guess we can kind of look around here. I can look inside this crate. Yeah, there's stuffed. There is stuff stuffed into the toys. So, what was that? Did it pop up a journal thing? Investigate the suspicious toys. Find the dangerous toy donations. Found a blackmail letter, blah, blah, blah. Something dangerous has been placed inside toy donation or donated to refugees, which will find them and quickly. Can I look and grab these? And is it possible for me to... No. I mean, maybe if I throw it. Throw the teddy bear. I don't know what I was expecting. just, let's be honest. I don't know what I was expecting to happen.
Whatever it takes.
All right, Shadowheart. Let's get over here. She's very low perception, but we've already triggered all the traps over here.
There must have been some task to stuff this thing. Never mind, kill it.
Okay. Karlach? We're just eventually get people over here. So many low perceptions. I just need a nature check from you, girl.
This one's not yet grown. Oh, poor thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
This one's not yet grown. Oh, poor thing.
All right, whatever. Look, I got the successful check on that one. So now we know vaguely what's going on here.
What a charmer.
So
Tread carefully.
No time to dally.
I guess it's just a matter of
Best avoid that trap.
going back up and finding whoever has these toys. Hopefully that guy didn't have like kids. Wait, no, he said he had kids, right?
Can't slow down.
Should I ask him?
I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it.
Okay, whatever. Maybe I can talk to her?
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Okay, yeah, definitely not.
Cursed to put my hands
guess I can go in here and take a look. It's very unlikely I'm gonna find anything else. Oh, there's a kid here.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Just don't go downstairs. Just don't do that. Bad idea. Can I go upstairs? See what's up here? Maybe he's got some like confession letter or something? Perfect. See, this is why we bring Astarion.
With pleasure.
Let's open everything up. There's no way for him to lose this roll. I think the only way he could do it is with a 1. That's what I was gonna say. But obviously the roll got ahead of my tongue.
Subtle steps.
Private musings. Okay, here we go. Let's read this. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregario, whose name is attached at the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. At the very end of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love, ah, love. the stuff that dreams are made of. This is so bad. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all was. The priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. Yeah. Books like that generally have a lot of adjectives. Heavy on the adjectives. Like, hey, we want to describe this thing to you. So let's add a myriad of adjectives. That's what it feels like. Not that I've read those kind of books, just to put that out there. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have to go look around for kids. And hopefully some of these kids can lead us the right direction.